Hello. Felt a couple questions from my third period about slope, so I thought I would review some slope stuff with you guys. This is kind of the thing that you need for your 8th grade advanced class. You need to know how to do this. All right, first of all, and some of you weren't in class actually when we did this. This is called the slope-intercept form. Y equals something x plus or minus something. This m is the slope. Okay, the slope is how steep or how flat it is. This plus or minus b is the y-intercept. Y-intercept, if you think about the word intercept, that is where it crosses. This is the y-axis. So the y-intercept is where it intercepts the line. So if it goes there, then that's the y-intercept. If it's right here, then that's the y-intercept. It's where it crosses the y-axis. Okay. We had this equation and I said, I want you to make it into slope-intercept form. We need to make it look like this. So we need to solve it for y equals. So we need to get this to just have y equals. In fact, we need to get rid of everything except for the y. So what's in the way? The 3 and the minus 2x. We need to get rid of the minus 2x first by adding 2x. Adding 2x. Now, 6 plus 2x, you can't put those together because they're not like terms. So we just leave it as 6 plus 2x, because you can't put them together. That still equals the 3y. We're close to making it look like this, but there's still a 3 in the way. So we're going to divide by 3. We're going to divide this entire side by 3. So you're going to individually divide. 6 divided by 3, 2. 2 divided by 3, if it doesn't go in perfect, you just leave it as the fraction. So it will be 2 divided by 3 with the x. Now that looks very close to this, but the x thing with the number in front of it should go first. That would be this. Since it's positive, we're going to use the commutative property and flip it around. Positive 2/3 x, positive 2/3 x. That's a positive 2, so we're going to write plus 2. Sorry, I just joked. That would be in slope-intercept form. That's the slope. That's where it crosses the y-intercept. As a review, the whole point of getting it into this is so you can graph it easier. To graph this, here's the easiest way to graph this. Go to the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is positive 2. So on the y-axis, we're going to go to positive 2 and put a dot. Sorry, I'm just putting some slashes in. Okay, the slope. This is where people are forgetting stuff. The slope is 2/3. Rise over run. That's what slope is, okay? How much it rises, how much it goes over. So the slope says it's going to go from that dot, from the y-intercept. It's going to rise 2, 1, 2, and run 3. 1, 2, 3, dot. From that dot, you do the slope again. Rise 2, run 3. And there's your linear equation. We'll do that again. We'll do another one. Okay, so if I just had this, and I said graph this, first thing you need to do is find the y-intercept. That's -4. So we're on the y line, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a dot. Okay, now this is the slope. The slope is -2. Each slope needs to be rise over run. If you just see a regular old number, then you put it over 1. right? Because like 6 over 1 is 6. Negative 7 over 1 is negative 7. So if you just see the number, put it over 1. And now, since it's rise over run, in this case it's fall over run because it's down 2. So we're going to go down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. And there's your line. Now, if it has a negative slope, you will see the line go down. If it's a positive slope, you'll see the line go up. Okay? So if I just drew, let's say, this line, and I said, what could be a possible equation for this line? You first ask yourself, is the y-intercept positive or negative? So look at the y. Where does it cross the y? It crosses the y right here. Is that a positive or a negative? That would be a positive. So whatever this is over here, it should be plus something. I don't care if it's plus 2, 10, 20, it's positive. I'll say plus 3. Now the slope, you have to determine if the slope is positive or negative. If I took this dot and I tried to get to, let's say, this dot, I just made up a dot, I would go up and over, up and over. Since I'm going up, that's positive, and over to the right is positive, which means this needs to be a positive slope. So it could be 3, it could be 1/3, it could be 3/4. It just has to be a positive number there because this graph is going up. So it has to be a positive slope, and it has to be a positive y-intercept because it's above on the y-axis. Let's try another one. I'll do another solving one. Actually, no, let me do the slope. So there's one question on your form that was like, what is the slope of this line? Okay, there's a slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That looks like Chinese to most of you, unless those of you speak Chinese. All this means is take the second y value, this is the second, x, y, x, y. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus, be careful here, x1 is negative 3. So, 7 minus 2, 5. 6 minus negative 3, I like to add the opposite. 6 plus 3 is 9. And if that bottom number doesn't go into the top number, just leave it as a fraction. So the slope of this line is 5/9. That would be up 5 over 9. Up 5 over 9. I don't know what the y-intercept is yet because we didn't calculate that. Let's try one more. Okay, we want to solve it in slope-intercept form. Get it so that it's y equals. We need to get rid of this plus 2x by minusing 2x. 10 minus 2x, you can't do it. So I'm just going to write 10 minus 2x. In this case, we would divide by negative 4. Divide by negative 4. This is where people will get messed up. 10 divided by negative 4, that's negative 2.5. Negative 2 divided by negative 4 actually is a positive 2/4. Or you could simplify that to 2/4 is a half. We're really close, but the x needs to be first. So this positive 1/2 x is going to go first, and this negative 2.5 is going to go second. And if I were to graph that, it would be start at the y-intercept, negative 2.5, and I would go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. Hope that helps. Let me know if you have questions. Wait. Hello to Conrad. Hi, Michaela. Hi, Coy. Hi, Layla. Hi, Claire. Hi, Isaac. Hi, Alex. Hi, everybody else in that class. You didn't say my name. I'm everybody else. Hi, Chris. Hi, Claire. Claire Cornelius. Claire Kroll. Salsa. Grant. See if I can remember everybody. Let's see. Madeline sits there. Sophia. JD. Sarta. Charlie. Nick. Thinking I'm gonna do this. Who sits on that side of the room? Daniel V. Audrey. Cynthia. Audrey sits there. Cynthia. Chris. Marco. Caden. Well, now I'll feel bad if I really forgot your name. Let's see. I don't know. I don't want to keep wasting time, but I'm really thinking hard. 2 over there. 2 right there. Oh, Keyshawn. All right. I'm going to go look. Dennis. Oh. Victoria Anthony. Elliot, Jessica, Eliezer. Ari. That's it. Okay, I'm out.